Hello there and welcome to my channel. So I have another speed build for you today, and this one is going to be a floating house. I thought this was a really funky idea and I had never seen somebody do it before, so I wanted to try it and see how it ended up looking. My original idea was to make the house as tall as the game would possibly let me, but I realized that wasn't a very good idea because A, you can only have 4 levels of rooms in the house, and B, you can raise the foundation, but you can raise it basically indefinitely, and I did not think that that was practical at all. I mean, if you play in this house and you have Sims trying to walk up that ginormous foundation just to get into the house, that's going to be a huge headache. So I totally ditched that idea and just stuck with a floating house, but one that was on the ground. So the upper levels are floating, not the ground level, I guess. I also added a wraparound porch to the front of the house because I thought it would look really good with this style of build. I don't do it very often in my Sims builds, so I feel like that was a fun thing that I included. So for the flooring on the porch, I used quarter tiles to make it look as if the wood panels were turning the corner. I don't think it looked amazing because the wood lines weren't exactly lining up, but I absolutely love this flooring for a porch, so I was willing to suck it up and just go with it. So because the entire house is a very modern or contemporary idea, I wanted to use these doors from Get Famous and the matching windows, of course. I love this door so much. It's so cute. I love the blue color, and I feel like it's gonna fit the house very well, and hopefully it'll make everything come together. So as you can see, I kind of started out the kitchen and dining area with a little bit of chaos, but I decided that I did want to go with the more modern type look, so I switched out everything that I had originally placed. These countertops are really cool, I like them a lot. I just hate how the end pieces are triangles. So what I ended up doing in place of those was overlapping the last 2 cabinets on both of the walls, so it looked like it was kind of finished and there was a smaller cabinet without having those ugly triangles on the ends. Honestly, watching this back, I really liked that glass table that I had. I don't know why I switched it out to the circular one. If I would go back in time, I would probably switch it back to the glass table because I think that looked a little bit better. Also, I really like this tile from City Living that I used as the backsplash. It looks very clean and sleek, so I feel like it fits the kitchen very well. I was kind of jumping around a lot in this build, so after I did the kitchen, I moved back outside and added a little bit more detail out there. I also ended up changing the fencing and the columns on the porch. I'm not sure that I'm in love with it, but I feel like maybe it fits the house style a little bit better. I don't know. And then I'm just adding the roof on here as well. I'm doing a tricky thing with it here, so you can actually hold Alt while you're moving the roof up and down, and it allows you to freely place the roofs. So I did that just because my roofs weren't lining up properly. So moving back to the inside of the house, I knew that I wanted the second floor to be the living room since the first floor was the kitchen dining area. I really like this wood paneling that came with the Eco Lifestyle pack. It's really pretty. And while on the topic of wallpaper, I moved back outside and added a stucco on the outside of the house as well as some windows, and I changed the roofing. I told you this build is all over the place, so bear with me. Okay, we're officially inside and we're going to be inside for a while. I really like this olive couch that I chose. It kind of brings a pop of color to the living room, but without being too in-your-face pop of color. So I also decided that this build deserved a giant TV. I have no reason for why I chose one of the biggest TVs in the game, but I did. I just added a few more details to the living room before I moved upstairs to the kids' bedroom. I realized at this point in the build that I didn't put a single bathroom in either of the common areas of the house, so I guess the guests have to go upstairs to the kids' bedroom if they want to use the bathroom. It's not super practical, but it's The Sims, so who cares? So in this bathroom, as well as the bathroom that I do in the parents' bedroom upstairs, I used the same wallpaper that I used for the backsplash in the kitchen. I just think it's really versatile and it looks nice in a bathroom as well. If I'm being honest, I feel like bathrooms are the most boring part of the house to decorate, so I normally try to get that out of the way first. I know that The Sims did just come out with their new bathroom clutter kit, and I'm not sure if I want to buy it or not. I have seen a couple videos that people have posted on it, and the stuff looks cute, I just don't know if it's worth $5. So, if you bought the kit or you're thinking about buying it, let's have a discussion in the comments below. At this point, I feel like I decorate a lot of my bathrooms pretty much the same. I mean, all you really have is the makeup, the towels, the toilet paper. There's not very much that you can do in the base game or with different packs already. So I appreciate that they came out with a clutter kit. I just don't know if it really feels like it's worth it. I feel like I would be more inclined to buy the everyday clutter kit that they came out with rather than the bathroom clutter kit. Anyway, moving on to the first bedroom. I was originally thinking that I wanted to make it a kid's bedroom, but I ended up turning it into a teen bedroom. I just felt like the vibes fit a teen bedroom a little bit better. And honestly, this giraffe lamp is literally iconic. So I added a desk with a computer right in front of the railing for the stairs. I feel like this looks a little silly because in real life the computer could easily fall down the stairs and that would be a tragedy, but The Sims can't do that, so I'm hoping it's fine. And then I went back downstairs and I put a bookshelf in the living room. This one was so cool and I sized it up just so it fit the walls better. And then I added some curtains all around the house just to make it look a little more put together. Onto the balcony. I was using a lot of the items from the Desert Luxe kit that was free for a period of time. I really like all of the items that came in this pack, but I do have to say that side table that's literally a giant cube has been so useless to me. I have not been able to find a place where that fits nicely ever since I got the pack. Other than that, I really like all of the items in the pack, and I really wanted the balcony to be a nice sitting area for the family. After that, I just quickly switched out the console table in the living room for a fireplace, and then I went back outside. I decided that I didn't want to have balconies on every single level, so I just changed everything to roofs. Because this house is so oddly shaped, I had a lot of trouble decorating the outside, which is why I kept going inside and then coming back out with new ideas. I added some columns and some floor trim to try and make the outside look a little more exciting. And finally, we are moving on to the master bedroom. I made this room a little more glam than the rest of the house, but I stuck with modern colors, so I did mostly black and white, and then I did a pastel purple for the wallpaper. I felt like that was a nice pop of color. Also, I actually made this room a little bit bigger than the rooms below it because I wanted to add a bigger bathroom for the ensuite, and due to that, there was a lot of space that I didn't really know how to fill. Also, there wasn't an actual door into the room, and since it is the master bedroom, I wanted at least something, so that's why I added the divider. I used the vanity to fill up the room a little bit more. At this point, I'm kind of just adding a few more decor items around the room. I do actually end up putting some leaves in that room divider. This made the room feel a little more unique. It was actually kind of difficult to do because I had to use move objects to get the leaves in that position since they're not actually supposed to float in midair. And then when I finally got them in a position I liked, I moved the camera around and I noticed you couldn't see them through the other side, which I thought was very interesting. Then I just added some skill building items in case anybody actually wants to play in this house, then your Sims will have those. I made a few more finishing touches, landscaped, and I was done with the house. So if you want to download it, it is on the gallery. I have my name down in the description below. I will caution you though, I did use a lot of packs in this build. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like and subscribe, maybe leave a comment down below, and have a great rest of your day. Bye!